So hi guys, so for today's video, I'll be answering the chapter 1.2.4.5 packet tracer, and that is what we call network representation. So first, our objective here is we have a network model that incorporates many of technologies that you will master in your CCNA studies. It represents a simplified version on how small to medium-sized business network might look. And proceed through the following steps and answer the question. So it is important to us to understand everything that we see and we will do here in this activity. So just follow the steps and answer the question based on your ability. So step 1, we have identify the common components of a network as represented in the packet tracer. So in the icon toolbar at the bottom here in the left, we have various categories of network components. You should see the categories that correspond intermediary devices and media. So the connection 1 is what we call the media because we have many connections here, and we have the end devices, the network devices. So there are also end device categories and 2 categories specific to packet tracer, the custom made and the multi-user connection. So the next one, list the intermediary devices category. So we have here the router, the switch, the hubs, and wireless devices, and the one emulation. So without entering into an internet cloud or intranet cloud, how many icons in topology represent endpoint devices? Only one connection leading to them. So we got here 15. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got here 15. So without counting the 2 clouds, how many icons the topology represents the intermediary devices? So we have 11. And how many end devices are not desktop computers? So we got 8. And how many different types of media connections are used in this network topology? So we got 4. So let's proceed to the step number 2. Explain the purpose of the devices. So in packet tracer, only the server PT device can act as a server. Desktop or laptop PC cannot act as a server. Based on your studies so far, explain the client server model. So here, host can host can act as a client, a server, or both. Software that installed on the host role determines the role it plays on the network. Servers are hosts that have software installed that enables to provide information and services like email or web page or hosts on other network, and clients are hosts that software installed enable them to request and display information obtained from the server. Client cloud also configure as a server simplified by installing server software. So for the next one, list at least two functions for of intermediary devices. So regenerate and retransmit data signal, maintain information about pathways exist through a network and internetwork, notify other devices of errors and communication failure, and permit or deny the flow of data based on the security settings. So for the next one, we have list at least two criteria for choosing a network media type. So the distance of media can successfully carry a signal, the environment in which media is to be installed, the amount of data and the speed at which it must be transmitted, the cost of media and installation. So let's proceed here in step 3. We have the compare and contrast the LAN and WAN. So first, explain the difference between LAN and WAN and give example to each. So for the WAN, it provides access to users wide geographical area over long distance spanning a few miles or 1,000 miles, while the LAN provides access to end user in a small geographical area. A home office or school campus are example of LAN, while a metropolitan area network and internet are example of WAN. A company intranet may also connect multiple remote sites using WAN. So, in packet tracer network, how many WAN do you see? So, there are two, the internet and the intranet here. It's two. So, how many LAN do you see? There are three easily identifiable because it has border and level. So, the internet in this packet tracer network is overly simplified and does not represent the structure and from the real internet. Briefly describe the internet. So, internet is the mostly we use to when we need to communicate with a resource on another network. So, internet is a global mesh of interconnected networks. So for the next one, what are some of the common ways a home user connects to the internet? So we have cable, the DSL dial-up, cellular, and satellite. The last one, what are some common methods that businesses use to connect to the internet in your area? So we have satellites and cable, the DSL, the Metro E, and dedicated list line. So that's all for this packet tracer. I just answer those questions based on this output here in packet tracer. So thank you for watching. See you again on the next video.